Everybody, Lewin here from Remote King. We're going to be cutting a Ford tibbe key with the S4 on the alpha machine. So I've already decoded the key. This is the existing working key. I've decoded this to 321414. So on the actual machine, you're going to go automotive. You're going to type in Ford. We're then going to type in transit. And 2000 to 2006. First series is fine. And then we're going to input the cut. So over on the selection page here, there's an input selection. You want to select that. And type in 321414 for this key. It gives you a nice little diagram of what the key should actually look like. You can try and line that up and see what it looks like on your actual key. It's probably not the easiest thing to line up, to be honest, so yeah, may not be the easiest thing, but yeah. I'm actually going to change one of my cuts now that I look at it to 4. It's between a 3 and a 4, this first one, so the key's quite worn, so I'm going to cut it as a 3 to begin with. And then if it doesn't work, I'm going to cut it down to a 4. The thing with tibbe is you always cut to a higher cut if you're not sure. You can always cut down, but you can't cut up, as they say. Select OK, and then we're going to hit cut. You do need to make sure that you've done the calibration for this, the S4 jaw beforehand. If you haven't done it, please see the other video. We're going to select cut, make sure the jaw is free of debris. It's going to go through and do a couple of initial checks on the actual jaw. And it's going to ask us to turn the key to 2 position. So 2 position on the left is 1 notch over. And then there's a little grub screw on this side, a finger tightening grub screw. So you want to undo it, move the jaw over to the 2, and then tighten the grub screw up. It doesn't have to be ridiculously tight, just finger tight. And then OK or skip. You don't want to hit skip because it will literally skip that cut. So we're going to hit OK. It's now going to go through and cut that key. Cut the cut for that key. It'll do a couple of passes. And that's the 2 done for that side. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, with tibbe there is 4 sides to the key, so you need to cut 4 times technically the same cut. But you'll do one side entirely and then you'll move over to the next side. So we're now doing the 3 cut. So we're going to hit OK. There's only 1 3 in this, so it's now going to ask us to move the jaw to the 4th position. The 4th cut. Tighten the grub screw back up and hit OK. There's a couple of 4s in this key, so it will cut a few different cuts. So now we have done one of the 4 sides, so we now need to go back and do the other 3 sides. So we're going to move it to the 2 position on the right hand side, which is going to cut the left hand side technically. The machine does prompt you and show you what you need to do, so do follow the on-screen prompts. Now going to ask us to turn it to the 3 position on the right side, which will cut the left technically. I know that's confusing, but that's just the way it is, I'm sorry. It's now going to ask us to turn it to the 4th position. little thing with tibbies as well is you never need to cut a one cut. A one cut is blank height, so it will be literally as the key is standard is a one cut. Now it's going to ask us to turn the key pretty much 180, so all the way around, to now start cutting the other side. It'll go down, make sure you have actually turned the key around. Now it's going to ask us to turn it to the 2 position on the left side, which is going to cut the right side. Now the 3. And then the 4. Now the 2 of the other side. The jaw does have like a little ball bearing, so when you actually turn the key to different positions, it kind of locks in and locates its correct spot, so you don't need to worry about that too much. Now the 3. And the 4. Alright, so that's all 4 sides cut of the key. So we're going to turn the key back to the original position, which is neutral. Remove the jaw, and then there's an Allen key on the top here. That's how you tighten the key up so it locates, and also how you remove the key, obviously. There we go. So, just having a look at the actual key. Looks good. Perfect. Cool. Thanks, guys.